Hey guys! Alrighty, so the next DIY that I want to share, if you are ready for the name, it's called the 3 powders outside of the shower shampoo. So I got this basic mix from a gal by the name of Sandra Burnett. And I really like this one. My mix is a little bit different than how she does hers, but still, I absolutely love it. It is one of my favorite DIYs, definitely one of my favorites. Very simple to make, and just like I had been mentioning before, it calls for dry ingredients. That means you don't have to go out and buy something fresh just to make this DIY. Everything ought to already be on your shelf. At least that's the way it is for me. I could just grab the dried powders that I need and do it maybe 1 or 2 days before wash day, so that works great for me. Also, it being outside of the shower is just the best. I love applying it outside of the shower. I can rake it through my hair, leave it on for about a half an hour, and then I hop in the shower, rinse everything out, and then keep moving with my wash day process. Just being able to do it though outside of the shower is great time saver. This gives me a lot of slip, so that's great. The cleansing is also really good. It's like I guess a moisturizing co-wash with a little cleansing power in there. So it is giving you both moisture and cleansing, but it's not a deep, squeaky clean. And that's not really what I'm looking for. I'm looking for more moisture in mine. So anyway, again, super easy to make. I tend to make a big jar of it, and that works great for me. So I'll show you how I make this mix, and then maybe I will go ahead and do a little video showing me applying it to my hair. So alrighty, see you guys later. Okay, so this is my shikakai powder, and I am going to use 2.5 tablespoons of this. You can see I have my mason jar here, so I'm just going to add all of my powders straight into there. Next up is my Aretha powder, and for this one I am using 1.5 tablespoons. Onto the amla powder, also called gooseberry, and for this I'm going to be using 1 tablespoon. Go ahead and give those powders a mix to get them all incorporated. And now I have some hot, kind of boiling water that I am going to just fill my jar with all the way to the top. And again, stir everything, get all of the powders mixed up and scraped off of the bottom of the jar so that everything is mixed into that hot water. Now I'm just going to set this aside and let it cool down for 1 hour and let all of those powders infuse throughout the water. Okay, so it's been an hour. I have set up here my measuring cup, as you can see, and I have a nut milk bag that I always use, so I'm going to strain my mixture through my nut milk bag. And mine is still actually a little bit warm because my water was pretty hot, so I'm going to pour it in here. You can also use a wig cap to strain this, but I'd recommend straining it a couple times at least if you're just using a wig cap. Okay, now I'm just going to go ahead and squeeze my nut milk bag to make sure all of the liquid comes out and just the powders remain in the bag. Okay, now I'm going to mix up some thickener. For this, I'm using guar gum and vegetable glycerin. So just add 3/4 teaspoons of the guar gum to a separate little bowl. And to that, add 1.5 tablespoons of vegetable glycerin. Now just mix those two really well. You want it to be a nice smooth mixture. You want all of the guar gum to be hydrated by the glycerin and not be able to see any little bits of the guar powder after you're done mixing this, okay? So here you can see it's nice and smooth. Go ahead and add that directly into your shampoo. And stir it really well. I'm going to go ahead and add a few drops of essential oils. These are the two that I'm using, but you can feel free to use whichever you like. Just a few drops of tea tree and a few drops of the rosemary. Okay, mix that well again and then set it aside for about 3 to 5 minutes and it'll begin to thicken up just a little bit. So now you can see it's gotten a little bit thicker after sitting these 5 minutes. And this is what it looks like. I'm going to pour my mixture into this applicator bottle. I just buy these for about $1, I think it is, at Walmart. They are super handy and I always put my liquid mixes in here. And now you can see it's thickened up a little bit more and it has a really good consistency, so it won't be runny as you're using it. Alrighty, and that is what it looks like, okay? You can see it's getting nice and thick. It's a very rich, dark color, and it's got a lot of good Ayurvedic goodies in there for your hair. I hope you guys give this one a try. Again, here are my 2 essential oils that I used and the 3 powders that make the base for this shampoo. Okay, the shampoo is all ready to go. It's nice and thick so it won't run and drip on you as you're trying to apply it to your hair. My hair was just in an old twist out. I wasn't using any really heavy products on it. So I'm just going to show you guys how I apply this shampoo outside of the shower, just on this one section so you can see how it works. I try to really make sure that I get a lot of the shampoo on my scalp and then just use the pads of my fingertips to rub that shampoo in and kind of rub away any dirt or buildup that might be there. Then I use it along the length of my hair as well and make sure to really saturate each section, working it down the strands, working it through all of the pieces so that my section is well massaged, well coated, and all of the hair gets the product on it so that it's easy to rinse out once I get into the shower. And you can see this is not a shampoo that's going to suds up on you as you're using it outside of the shower. I know that's not everybody's favorite, but it's mine. I happen to like my shampoos and co-washes to be just like this. So you can see this is how it works on my hair on this old twist out. I was able to rake my fingers through all of it to get the product throughout the whole section and get it prepped for when I hop in the shower. So that's what it looks like. So I use the entire bottle. Like I said, I make a big amount and I just use the whole thing. This is how my hair looks. You can see it is well saturated. The pieces of my scalp that you can see are nice and clean because I scrubbed them as I was working through each section. And the entire length of my hair has product on it. It's wet, it's saturated, and it will come clean quite nicely once I hop into the shower. Okay, so that's it for the application process. Now I'm just going to put this plastic cap on and wait about 30 minutes. You can put on a heat cap with it as well if you'd like, totally up to you. But that's it for this.